All right, hello everybody.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, I think we are. Okay, let's do this thing. So this is the last match or sorry, the first match of the third set of Group C. This match is a little bit interesting though because if we look at excuse me for one moment, if we look at the standings. Hopefully, I have. No, that's not the right page. This is the right page. Here we go. So, if we look at the standings from before here, you can see that these are our two competitors today, Caleb and Cameron, right here. Caleb is in this neon green, and Cameron here is unfortunately eliminated as shown in this red. So this neon green means that Caleb has clinched the first seed of Group C, which means if we look over here, he is in this position in the bracket, and he will go against seed 2 of Group D. So hopefully that's clear. This match doesn't really affect standings, but both competitors wanted to do it anyway, just in case the viewers are curious. If one of them did not want to do a match today, that would have resulted in a 0-0 draw. So, and also just no competition. So, just if you were all wondering. Bree, do you have any other comments to make before we get started here?
No, I think we just dive right in.
All right, so I'm going to pick a coin. Caleb, since you are in the first seed, I will let you pick which side you want to go for first. So you're in the second. Okay. Heads?
Yeah.
Do you have any other comments to make? Started here? Alright.
No, I think dive right in.
I think, Reed, there's some echo, so that is heads. And yeah, so.
Right.
Alright. With that being said, Caleb, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
You'll go second. This is one of the
All
very
right.
rare times you've gone second. Okay, I will server deafen both of you.
Choosing to go second.
Yes, and Cameron, once you start solving, that's when time begins.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Reed, do you have anything you'd want to say before Cameron gets started over here?
I wish the best of luck to both competitors in this match. And I'm excited to commentate a match for the first
All right,
time.
well,
That's
okay.
nice.
Cameron has. I sorry to interview. Cameron hasn't started inspecting here. Okay, and Cameron's starting. Time has begun here at this match in the Clock Cup. This is going to be Cameron's last match, and that is a 475.
All right, that is a good start for Cameron.
All right, Caleb's doing his signature kind of inspection flip. Let's see there. That looked clean.
Ooh, yeah. All right. And the
Looked
time.
good. What is the time
Yeah.
here? Oh wait, shoot. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
I keep having this issue. Okay. That is a 375, so Caleb will take the first point.
Bye.
You guys didn't do this. Just Cameron enter in a random time. Caleb just stay put. And also Reed enter in a time.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Reed, have you entered in your time? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Also, make sure it's like higher than like what they got. So like a 9 or something. Okay, that's gonna be good. All right, so that's Caleb's first point here.
Looking at this next scramble, we have like a sort of bar thing on one side. On the other side, like a pseudo L, as I like to call it.
Yeah. Reed, do you think Cameron has a shot here in this match?
Well, when you're going against Caleb, it's kind of... Well, I know I'm fumbling and stuttering a lot here, No, Caleb is very fast, so if I went against Caleb, I would expect to lose.
Yeah, okay, but let's see how Cameron deals with this situation. Opting to go for the edge case in the back. That looked good.
I finally got a sub 4.
He was really
Wow.
looking for a sub 4. It's a 394 from Cameron
That-
there. That beats Caleb's 445. This is a
Cameron's
Cameron.
first point.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tied. It's gonna be
Right.
Cameron tying up the score here, 1-1.
All right. In my time, we're start the next competitor starts scrambling.
Okay, Cameron's gonna go next here. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let's see here.
Going first.
Okay, Cameron's opting to go for the lucky case in the front. That first
Yes.
side looked nice, but the second side looks okay. Looks like gonna be a 578. Reed, you're cutting out a little bit for me. Alright. Caleb's starting here. And that's gonna be a success. And let's see if that's gonna be a 578. Oh,
And
wait. I did a funny. Okay. That's a 378.
yes.
Wait, okay. I have an idea here.
Do I enter in my time?
Yes, no, you enter in your time. I did do a funny actually. All right.
Wait a minute.
Let's see.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3 on the left on the queuing time. All right. Looks like both of competitors have scrambled. There's another pseudo L here
All
on one of
right.
the side. Ooh! Oh no!
Oh wait, is that a D? Is that? Oh, what
I think
was
he saw-
that?
We need to see.
What was that? That was a. It's an 899. Wow. Okay. Nerves are kind of getting the Caleb here. I'm not sure
That is
why.
Cameron can definitely beat this. Oh no!
Oh
Does he
wait.
beat 9?
Does he beat the 899? No, 964. Oh
Caleb
wow.
wins.
Okay.
9 to solve.
That is shocking actually.
Insane. Here, I'll enter in a 10 as my time.
All right. Yeah.
You should enter in 11. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
good enough.
All right. Let me refresh my queuing time here. Okay. There we go. It's a more accurate reading. All right. The score here is a little off. That's okay.
Score.
All right.
Cameron is going. Ooh, that looked like a good first side. Second side looked not as good, but
There's a
528.
528. Okay. Let's see.
let's see if Caleb can beat a 528. And get a 527 or better.
Oh wow, this looks.
That didn't look good.
That looks brutal. Honestly, was that faster than
that
the
it?
528 though?
Could be.
No, it's a 592.
592. Cameron
Cameron-
takes this point.
This is actually really shocking. Cameron actually has some sort of chance here. Surprisingly, Reed, enter in your time. That is.
Oh. Right.
This is actually incredible what I'm seeing. Because Caleb usually here is known for being consistent, but it might just be kind of an error within 2 solves. That's not unheard of, but it is something that's very important to note here. You never see Caleb doing this type of stuff in multiple occasions.
Yeah. But the score still is in Caleb's favor, 2-3.
Oh, wow. Oh my. Okay. That's a flip from the no flip user. Wow. All right. This is not Caleb's day. I don't know what's happening, but
Times a 702. That is.
that's gonna be easy for Cameron to beat if I had to guess. It's a Y2 flip from Cameron, and that is going to be a solved clock. And that's a 485.
Cameron takes the point, and they're now tied up.
Yes, that is free. This is interesting. Okay.
It'd be fun if this came close as the Anders versus Brett.
Yeah, Reed, enter in your... Actually, sorry, I have to... Yeah, no, you have to enter in your time.
Crap. Keep forgetting to do that.
Okay.
Alright. I will make sure I...
Also, maybe go on Do Not Disturb. Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
the score is kind of tied. 3-3. Yeah, today does not seem to be Caleb's day.
Alright, but let's pay attention to this one, because Cameron has to have a benchmark here for Caleb to beat. Let's see how Cameron does on that. Alright, that looks clean. That looks really
fast.
smooth. It's a 463. Caleb was only beaten that 3 times within this past 6 attempts, so... But I'm pretty sure he's going to beat it here. Yeah.
Ooh,
That looks
like it
pretty
beat a 4.
fast.
I think that might have taken a point.
It's 367. That's going to be a point for Caleb.
Caleb's in the lead once again.
This is not totally a walk in the park for Caleb, but it is starting to get interesting. Reed, enter in your time. That is...
I believe I
This is
keep forgetting.
Alright. The scramble looks okay. I don't really think there's anything else. Let's see here.
Bar on the
Reed,
light side, but that
you're cutting out a little bit for me. Just maybe if you have noise suppression, you might want to turn it off. But is that a DNF? That's a DNF from Caleb. Okay.
Caleb.
Cameron has a chance to tie this up once again. This is incredible.
He just solved the puzzle.
Cameron's gonna safety on this one. I hope he's aware that that was a DNF from Caleb's end. Cameron is being a little slow, but that is going to be a 721.
All right.
This is shocking. Reed, I think this is really shocking, honestly.
Yes. That is exactly the.
That is exactly okay. Yeah, that's exactly what. Reed, I hate to keep reminding you, but forgot to enter in your time again.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
No, it's fine. We all have like those mistakes. So, yeah, wow. Okay. Let's see here. Cameron is starting.
Right.
Okay, Cameron is taking his time here. He has the chance to take the lead, possibly. That is going to be smooth. That's going to be a 396. Let's see if Caleb can beat that. Caleb might be nervous here. I'm not sure about that, but that's a very quick inspection, but that could possibly beat... That's going to beat a 396.
Oh,
that's a DNF. That's a DNF.
Lead.
Wow. Okay, this is incredible. Reed, don't forget to enter in your time there. That is
shocking, to say the least.
That is 2 DNFs in a row. Usually, to those of you who are watching, this is wow. This is unprecedented, honestly. Having a competitor being this close to Caleb. I already see though that this is a very lucky case. We have an L shape on one side.
Yeah.
So let's see how Caleb does. It looks like a bit of a lockup, but that's going to be a pretty clean solve for Caleb. That's probably going to be a low 3, if I had to guess.
Low 3? Let's see if you're right. Hit a 334.
It's a 334.
Yeah, that's like
yes. I don't think Cameron's gonna win on this one, but that's probably pretty respectable in this group. Yeah, no, but you know what? That was still pretty clean nonetheless. That was a 494. This is the performance you want, honestly, from a competitor like this. This seems like you would feel that Cameron here isn't really happy, but honestly, he's probably the most ecstatic about this. And Caleb's probably very concerned especially if he's being this competitive towards a clocker like this, how he's gonna do in the bracket stages. So this really sets a precedent for that, and that maybe Caleb is beatable in some sense, because it's gonna be very hard for Caleb to have a double-digit lead after this coming into the match. All right.
Yeah.
Cameron is starting.
Looks like the halftime break is slowly approaching.
I'm gonna add
here.
stoppage time, so it's probably gonna be 3 to 4 minutes. Oh,
Ooh.
the turn, that didn't look great, but that's gonna
Yeah.
be a 5:19
5:19
nonetheless. I think Cameron's very underrated here. This is really interesting performance. All right, Caleb here, solving. Let's see what that looks like. It's a solved clock. It's the first one in quite a while, and that's gonna be a 371. Okay.
370.
That's gonna be a Caleb. Caleb takes the lead once again.
And I didn't forget.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm processing. Okay. All right.
Scramble.
We're going to add about 4 minutes of stoppage time. No, actually, sorry, 3 minutes of stoppage time. Alright, Cameron is getting ready here. Or actually, it might be Caleb. Yep, Caleb. Alright. Let's see what Caleb's doing.
Going first on the solve.
This looked not as fast, but it definitely is respectable.
Gotta be sub 5.
Let's see, he's processing it. 422.
422, yeah. So
that flip from Cameron, though, that's probably gonna hurt. That's gonna probably be a Caleb point there. It's a 567.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Caleb point. I'm going to inform the competitors that there have been 3 minutes of stoppage time added. Hey guys, just as a heads up, there has been 3 minutes of stoppage time added.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so that is that. Stoppage time is beginning. Reed, enter in your time here. Alright. Let's see, so we have an adjacent case and then also a couple of corner skips on the other side. This is going to be interesting. Caleb's taking his time scrambling here.
Ooh.
See, Caleb is a little fidgety with the hands. I don't know what that is for, but the first side looked okay. The second side looks slow, but smooth. Yeah. It's a 610, so it's probably wasn't something that Cameron's very happy about. Let's see if Cameron can rack up all the points he can get here before inevitably he's out of the clock cup for good. Wow, that is really lucky from Caleb. That is a, let's see there, what that is.
Lucky yet also pretty fast.
It's a 455.
455.
It's not bad in the grand scheme of things, but for Caleb, I don't think he's achieving his averages right now.
455 would not be Caleb's cup of tea, generally.
Yeah. Alright, Reed, enter in your time here. Okay. We're going to move on. This scramble's interesting. I want to see how Cameron deals with this more specifically, because Cameron really needs to take advantage of whatever is really holding back Caleb right now. And I'm not sure if Cameron has truly grasped the hold of that and kind of calmed himself down if he believes he has a chance. But
Ooh, there's Caleb.
that is a clock drop. Okay.
That did not look.
That is a solved clock, though. Let's see what the time is on that. That is going to be none other than
A 563.
a 563. That's the time to beat for Cameron. And on this scramble, it should be pretty easy. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know if... It's a 580. Caleb wins in the 563 with a clock drop.
That scramble looked quite good.
Yeah.
One of the side, 2-move side, and then a bar on the other.
Yeah, I think nerves are really getting to Cameron here. Reed, enter in your time. Alright, we have one more solve to go. I'm going to stop the timer here, because they're not going to get to a fourth solve by that point. Alright, let's see how this is going to go.
Don't see much more
that
than
looks like an bit of a that he's not happy about that. It's a 467. Reed, you're cutting out a little bit for me, but all right. Let's see how Caleb does on the top. Is that gonna beat a 467? That's a flip on the other side. Let's see what the score is. Or what the time was on that. That was a 523. That's going to be a point for none other than Cameron. That's a 6-9 halftime score. Okay. I'm going to unserver deafen. Okay. Do you guys want to break? Yes or no? Please give a thumbs up if you're...
Only one person needs to agree to the break for it to happen.
I'm good with continuing, just solving.
I'm fine with continuing.
All right, we're not going for the break here.
Looks like we're going to continue.
Caleb, you are gonna go first. Once you start, time will begin. As always, if you want to ask anything to us, or want to confirm anything, just say it. All right, I am server deafening both of you.
All right, let's continue.
Okay, so. Alright, Caleb is going to scramble here. I'm going to set the clock to 15 minutes. Caleb's really looking for a win here, but he can't really win by double digits, so let's see what happens. Wait, that is not...
Yeah.
Right.
You can no longer win by double digits.
Caleb has started. Okay. And that starts the clock here. It's going to be a 3 or a 4, I'm assuming.
I think it's a 4. Part of that solve seemed kind of shaky, so maybe like a mid-4. 436.
436. That's not Caleb's average, so.
Not his cup of tea, but pretty good in the grand scheme.
That flip looks
that did not look
painful. Good. Yeah. That's
honestly,
gonna be double digits for Caleb here. 6 to 10. In Caleb's
honestly, Y2s are the worst flip to mess up because like you have to.
Well, your wide twos are really interesting, to say the least. Yours are just kind of like tossing the clock, if you know what I mean. Like, that's... I find that interesting.
I haven't done Y2s like that in a long time.
Well, I remember at NAC you did those, and that was really interesting.
Yeah, I did Y2s like that at NAC, but since then I have changed my way of doing Y2s. I can show you later.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like I did at least... like a couple of Y2s in my match with Carter.
Yeah, alright, let's see here. Okay.
Alright.
That's gonna be a 536.
Caleb can definitely beat that, but he hasn't been solving too well today, so...
Looking at the solves Cameron has won on, Cameron has won only on, of course, sub-4s, and also some interesting results. He won on a 7. I was assuming that was a safety. That was a 361. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a point for Caleb here.
Yeah, and then there was that earlier in the match where Caleb got an 899 and then Cameron got that 9. That was really...
That was interesting. If that, the score would have been 7-10, and then... So... Alright. We are at Reed. Enter in. Do you have to enter in your time? Yeah, enter
Done.
in your time. Okay, that is going to be 6. Yes, so it's going to be 6:11.
All right. This next scramble, I see a bar and nothing else.
I do. Yeah, I don't really see anything else either. Let's see what is Caleb going to pull off here. This is going to be the benchmark for Cameron's 7th point, assuming that Cameron has a chance here. That looks really shaky.
That looked shaky.
That's a solved clock, though, so that is all we really need to know.
And the benchmark for Cameron to beat on the solve is a 471.
That's not hard for Cameron, but it's not easy. That's a really bad
didn't look
first
too
side. The second side looks better, but it's probably going to be a 5 of some sorts. Yes, it's a 550. Alright, that's Caleb's 12th point. It's getting harder for a Cameron upset here, but it's technically not out of the question, in my opinion. By some miracle, if Cameron's able to pull this off, then it would be really cool. Okay, wait, Reed, can you do a sound check really quickly?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Am I cut?
No, you're not. You're fine. Okay. It was just I'm seeing if my mic was okay. All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Then this scramble, I see like a pseudo L sort of thing and nothing else. Or well, never mind. Wait, I saw a corner skip, but it directly intervenes with the lucky case.
All right, that looked pretty solid. It's a 505. All right.
Let's see if Caleb can beat a 505.
Okay. Yeah, that does it, I think. That is a solid
And the clock.
clock.
That's got to do it.
It has this. That solve did not kill Cameron, but
336.
that's pretty good.
Caleb's time.
It's not going to kill Cameron yet, but it will. Cameron will probably not win this match from what it looks like. Cameron has to win. Let's see here. He has to win 9 solves. With Caleb only winning 1, and Caleb has to just win 2 solves here. So, yeah.
Wait, so for a competitor to win a match, do they have to win by at least 2 solves?
No, they just have to get to 15 first. Okay.
Okay.
Caleb here, that looked pretty smooth. Alright, that's gonna be a solved clock, and that will be
a
305. 305. Wow.
That
Okay.
that was almost the first 2 clock.
It reminds me, I think Jacob almost that might be Clock Cup record. 452. That looked pretty good. But that's not going to be enough because Caleb right now is at match point here. Will Cameron be able to squeeze out as many points as he can before Caleb reaches the almost inevitable 15 here? So,
Another day.
I'm really excited to see that. So, Cameron here has to set a benchmark for Caleb to beat. So, what's that benchmark going to be? Alright, Cameron's inspecting. Taking his time here. The first side looks really shaky.
Shaky.
The second side also does not look great. That is not going to be a great time for Cameron. 6:35. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Reed, can you carry the commentary here?
Alright. Caleb is gonna do solve. That looks pretty smooth. Ooh, okay. As long as it's solved, I think that beat it. Solved clock. Let's see if it. See the time, and the time is a 364. So Caleb 15th point, and thus wins the match.
Yeah, that beats it. Okay. That is going to be a Caleb win. I'm going to check the score before we do anything here. Alright, I am currently checking the scores. Okay. Let me just enter this time here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, and yeah, that's 15. Okay, so
All right.
congratulations, Caleb, on winning your third match here. And yeah, that is going to be the end of your guys' group stage matches. So you guys are the first competitors to be done with that. So congratulations. Let's just talk about that match. So does anyone have any like comments to make on it? But as we go into this kind of chill post-match interview, if you will.
Solving pretty badly throughout, and Cameron was solving pretty 2 threes, which he hadn't got even a single 3 in his previous matches.
Yeah. So Caleb, I actually Cameron, if you have any thoughts to share before I ask Caleb a question.
Okay, my solving was pretty good today. I think it was the best out of my 3 matches. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Caleb, so this is kind of interesting. You know, I feel like you really kind of messed up on a lot of these solves, if you will. Because you won, you got an 899. You got multiple DNFs. You have also, and you also kind of got singles that like you don't really correlate with your average. So, do you have like any thoughts about that? I guess.
Match with a pretty bad mindset. I wasn't really thinking about clock today, and going into this match, knowing it didn't like matter, it just messed with my head, and I didn't like handle it
All right.
all badly. But as we went through the match, I started getting into it more and started getting some good singles, but still my turning just was bad.
Yeah.
It's also my school night, and on school nights I normally do worse on clock.
Yeah. Cameron, I have a question for you. Were you surprised by the amount of points you garnered? You gathered 6 points. That is the most amount of points garnered by a competitor against Caleb, I believe. Yeah. That beats Conan's record of 4 and the previous standing record, or the initial record of Joshua's by 2. Yeah. So, what do you have to say to that, Cameron? Were you surprised by that? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Obviously, I wasn't as nervous going into this match because, I mean, I'm already eliminated, so yeah. I guess that's what made me do a bit better.
Yeah, that's,
Good solves.
Okay.
Second congratulations on, like, some of the 3s you got, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I have a question. I think I have, like, probably one of my last questions is for Caleb here. What's your mindset going to... Actually, I have technically 2 questions. So what's your mindset going into the bracket stage here? You are going to go up against the 2nd seed of Group D, which, as it stands, is probably going to be Carrie. So, what are your thoughts about that? Oh, wait.
Honestly, quite nervous, because if against Cameron, I can do worse than I did against Josh, then how will I do against Carrie, who's one of the best North American clock solvers?
Yeah.
I could really throw it.
Yeah, but, yeah, so that kind of leads into my second question, I guess. Did this kind of... I don't want to say, because I know you're big on morale, but do you think this kind of hurt your morale a little bit? And how will you overcome that? Like, do you have any strategies or tips you're going to use to hopefully come over that mental barrier?
Overcome the dip in morale.
Mentally, I'm not sure mentally, besides just practicing more clock beforehand. But scheduling wise, I think I'd want my matches to be scheduled on the weekend, just so I'm more alert, less drowsy. I think that would help me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll try to make the best accommodations as I can, but I still kind of want to go with the current sort of deadline to be like end of January. So
Yes, you want to
hopefully-
be warmed up before a match, if can.
yeah. All right. So that's gonna be
So-
it, I think. All right.
That is end. So, does anyone have any final comments they want to make?
I'm happy that we did this match, even though we didn't have to. I think both of us had fun and learned something from it.
Yeah.
I had fun.
I'm actually glad we did it too because I feel like
Yeah.
we learned a lot about the solving strategies here, and this is really gonna be an example for Caleb, good and bad too, because you can still overcome from this. So that's gonna be
And I had fun just like commentating and watching this match.
yeah.
Yes, thank you, Reed.
Yeah, I had fun too. So, okay, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys in the next match, which should hopefully be a Group A match, and there might be a Group B match tomorrow. I am not sure, but we will update you on that. I will see you guys.